Eric from Baytown has foundation problems.
It turned up while they were replacing the living room floor, Tom. Eric writes to us, I have a 1/4-inch separation in my post-tension slab from the front to the back of the house, and the doors won't open right or they don't close. There are cracks in walls. The sheetrock separating from windows, the weatherboard's pulling away from the bricks outside.
And he waited to take his floor up to find this out.
Okay. You don't have to drop a house on Eric, right?
Yes, okay.
Anyway, so 4 repair companies made the pilgrimage out to Eric's homestead there, and they all gave him drastically different recommendations. One said piers all around. One said piers on one side. One said piers in the middle. So he decided instead, he writes, I hired an independent contractor, somebody who didn't have a dog in this fight. And I hired him and he said, do nothing because repairs could crack my slab, causing the walls to fall or worse. He said, just let it be because it'll get better on its own. Folks, stay with me. The person who poured it died. The builder has dementia. And their engineer came out and says, since the tension caps haven't broken, Eric has no recourse. And he also said a slab soaker hose is the worst thing he could do. Eric's getting some real 5-star advice here. So, Tom, help him out. Show him the light.
I don't know where to start with this
I
one.
know. I'll tell you what this is.
The luckiest guy in the whole explanation is a guy with dementia.
I'm thinking, this is, Eric, we're not belittling your problem, but man, there are country songs, then there are greatest hits albums, and that's what this is.
Call Due West Foundation Repair. They'll fix the slab. It's going to need some underpinning. I'm sure it's moving around. Post-tension slabs tend to move around, and what happens when they move around is the doors stick, the sheetrock cracks, and all the stuff that you're seeing. And you can get a crack in your slab, but, a lot of slabs have cracks.
Right.
But they don't move all around. It's when they start moving around, you see all these other signs.
It sounds
and you
like
want to stop that.
It sounds like he's getting some movement, though, from what he's describing.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's causing all these sheetrock deals and window deals and all this stuff. So you need to get piers put in, then you can fix everything. But to do nothing is not a smart idea. I can't comment on the people you've talked to. I will say this, that every foundation repair company is going to have a different way they want to do it, because if it's a good company, they're going to want to warranty it with their strong warranty. Give an example. Due West has a lifetime transferable warranty. Right. You can have an engineer come out and say, I want it done this way. Due West probably will say, we're going to do it our way because we have to warranty it. We have to follow through with this. The engineer can walk away. The guy can sell the house. Due West owns that foundation in a strange, odd way for a long time. So they're going to want to do it their way. The other thing is be careful of the partial repairs with something like this, because once you get a company in that does a partial repair for a lot less price, for instance, and it doesn't fix the problem entirely, no one else is going to come back and undo their work and do their own. If they do, it's going to be big bucks. So you're going to have to call that same company back. So be real careful who you hire. And again, I recommend Due West come out and take a look at this thing.
Yeah, partial repairs are like a gateway drug. They just get you into that guy, and now you can't get out.
And you can't get out. That's right.
Exactly. It happened to my in-laws. It happened to them as well. But just for the record, before we wrap up on this one, and hasn't Eric gotten his money's worth, you can, in fact, you can go in and repair a post-tension slab, right?
Yes, and an example is they're probably the most repaired foundation in the whole state.
So I just want you to know, Eric, that guy was all wet.
Corpus Christi's a good example. They had like 90% fail down in the Corpus area. They tried to ban post-tension slabs, but if they did that, then they put a black mark on every home that already had a post-tension, so they couldn't get into it. But if you look at some areas still, very small, high-end municipalities that control their building processes, they don't allow post-tension slabs. So it's not a great idea, but it can be fixed.
And you can get just about anything fixed. Find the advice you need for it.
I got fixed.
So much information in every video.
It was a good
You'll
counselor.
find
He was nice.
HomeShowRadio.com under the Ask Tom tab. We got to go.